Yo, 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 what up, what up? All right, so today we are back with another one, back with a good one. We're going to talk about Coach Prime finding out that there are secret haters on social media. We're going to talk about that, and we got the new schedule for 2024. We're going to also talk about that. All right? Like, share, comment, and subscribe, man. Let's get into this. All right? So, we're going to get into these secret haters on social media going after Coach Prime. He made a tweet this morning or this afternoon talking about how he find out there's a lot of secret haters on social media, and they didn't know that he was able to see these things. All right? So, let's get to the tweet right quick. Let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it right quick. All right? And a lot of us been seeing the sneak dissing. We see a lot of sneak dissing on the internet. And now I guess Coach Prime is starting to see it more than ever right now. So let's talk about it, all right? All right, y'all, here we go. Coach Prime today on Twitter says, wow, they underestimate the power and the reach of social media. They also don't realize when they comment, it unmasks them, and the whole social universe gets to see them expose themselves. The rest of us understand opportunity, relationship, and real. Hate is the opposite of love. I see you, like see you buffs. Amen. Let's read that one more time. We're going to read that one more time. Wow. They underestimate the power and reach of social media. They also don't realize when they comment, it unmasks them, and the whole social universe get to see them expose themselves. The rest of us understand opportunity, relationship, and real. Hate is the opposite of love. I see you. Okay? Now let's break that down. Before we break that down, y'all know he sent you who sent you. He sent you who sent you, okay? Now, who sent these secret undercover haters to go after Coach Prime and the CU Buffs? Who is sending these people, and why do they feel this way? Why are they feeling a type of way? Because this man chose to do it his own way. So what's the purpose of this? Let's dive into that message. Coach Prime teaches the young man that foot is more than football. Let's just talk about it. Coach Prime teaches the young man this is more than football. Life is more than football. He teaches them this. You need to be ready because like 99% of y'all won't make the NFL. That's like a standard coach type of thing. To tell the young man 99 or 98% of y'all will not make the NFL. So you need to prepare for life after football. He teaches these things. So why is there such an uproar about Coach Prime, the way he teaches his young man and coaches football? Why do it get under people's skin that he teaches football and life at the same time? Why is people so upset about that? Well, let's just look at the system of football. The system of football or college football is, this is all you got. Zone in on football and nothing else. Go hard or go home. But the truth is, the stars is the ones who usually go farther. The ones who's okay, kind of, they usually don't get drafted. They got to go undrafted and prove themselves. The stars get right in and they get drafted and get all of this. The ones who go undrafted have to prove themselves. So Coach Prime is letting him know, look, man, even if you go undrafted, at least have the skills to do something else. Because you just might not get picked up. They might not pick you up. So why is there an uproar about these teachings? And why is it an uproar about God? Because he talks about God and Jesus a lot because it helped him, right? He speaks about God and Jesus all the time. And people get so upset. You're a phony, Coach Prime. I know y'all seen some comments. You a phony, Coach Prime. You ain't no real. You don't love God. Look at you flashing your jewelry. Look at you flashing your jewels and all of that. You're not a man of God. Y'all seen it. I know y'all seen it. I know y'all seen it, man. They are so upset that somebody is shaking up the culture of college football. And usually they don't like when things change. People don't like things that when it's time to change. They don't like that. Let the SEC, y'all know college football is biased towards the SEC. Y'all know this. The ACC. Y'all know how biased they be to those programs. They make sure they get SEC get the top talent. Y'all know this. The ACC. Y'all know this. They are biased towards those programs. Oh, hey, that's how they sculptured it up. Now you have Colorado. Nobody been talking about Colorado for a very long time. They don't care. Who cares about those other schools? Just like the HBCUs. People are blaming Prime like he's the one can save all HBCUs. He can't. That's one man. This is one man. He can't save all the HBCUs. He can't do that. But that's what they believe. You should have stayed, Coach Prime. Stayed for what? I did my job. I brought the light. I brought my endorsements, and I brought some talent. Now people can come to Jackson, and people have been going to Jackson. You should have stayed longer. You could have did this. They don't even know what they're talking about. The reason why HBCUs is at the bottom because the people who run college football want them to be at the bottom. Yeah. That's it. That's all. The people who run college football want the HBCUs to be at the bottom. That's why they at the bottom. Has nothing to do with Coach Prime. Has nothing to do with those other rich black celebrities who don't donate their money. It's the people at the top chooses not to put the spotlight on the HBCUs and put them on national TV and do all of these endorsements. They can do it if they want. They choose not to do it. They want all the talent to go to the schools they want to go to. Now he gets to send those players to Colorado. Oh, you a sellout, Deion. This is what he's talking about. You got people on Twitter and social media calling him a sellout now. Calling him a sellout. You are Uncle Tom because the director is white and you black. Charleston White is going after him. Charleston White is even calling Deion a sellout because he left something and then he went to a school, an all white school, as they say. So Deion is finally seeing this. Deion is finally seeing all of this sneak dissing and all of this backbiting. He like, yo, what is this? It's life, man. This is life, So Deion is finally seeing that on social media, they taking big stabs at him. Big stabs. So I don't know why he didn't see it before. Maybe he not in tune with what most people say. But now he's finally seeing a lot of people are taking shots at him in Colorado over and over again. It's like you can barely get on social media without somebody taking shots at Deion in Colorado. And even his kids, they even taking shots at his kids, man. It's not going to stop. So shout out to Deion, shout out to his family for not indulging so much into the hate and the uncalled for criticism. You know, if you want to talk about the 4-8 season, talk about the 4-8 season. You want to talk about the line, the O-line and D-line, talk about the O-line and D-line. You want to talk about the coaches didn't make right adjustments, talk about that. But don't be talking about, oh man, you just sell out and you not a real coach. All of that stuff just doesn't make any sense. And all of your hate towards Colorado and Deion Sanders and his family just doesn't make sense. It's on a display for the world, man. This man talks about Jesus and God and trying your best to stay on the right path. He's teaching young men how to be men. So just in case football don't work out, you have other things to fall back on. And the only thing y'all can think about is Colorado think they all that. They are fluking. Deion Sanders is not a real coach and 4-8 and 4-8 and 4-8. It's like, do y'all even hear yourselves? This man is staying within his own realm, which is Colorado, and he ain't trying to worry about nothing else. You guys are worried about him in Colorado because you want him to fail. See, the system of college football is ran by certain elites. Football, right? You got Alabama, you got Georgia, you got it was Miami, now you got Florida State. It's certain teams that they want to keep right up there. They don't want nobody else to touch those teams. Every now and then you'll have certain other teams that'll climb up there. They got USC, Oregon. They want all those teams to stay top notch. If you can't see that, if you can't see that the people who run the college want Oregon and USC and Georgia and Florida State and Alabama to stay at the top. If you can't see this, Miami, it's certain teams that the people who run college want them to stay at the top year in and year out. They don't want too many other teams climbing up there. They don't want that. If you can't see that, if you can't see it, I challenge you just to go look. He know what it is. Coach Prime know. That's why they upset. Because if Colorado makes the playoff next year, oh my God. If Colorado makes the playoff next year, oh my God. They already feared him last year. Imagine Colorado making the playoff. And it's expanded. It's 12-team playoff now. Imagine if his second year make the college playoffs. Oh my goodness. They already said he can't win. Nobody's going to show up. That was a lie. He ain't going to get no real players. That was a lie. The transfer portal, you ain't going to be able to do what you do again. That was a lie. Number 2 in the transfer portal right now to Ole Miss. They are praying that this fails. They're praying that this fails. We don't know. He's just doing it his way. They don't want him to do it. They want him to earn his stripes. They want Coach Prime to earn their respect and do it the way they did it. But he said, no, we're not doing that. So that's what he means by that tweet that he put out this morning. He can't believe that there are certain people out there that have the audacity to take shots at him, his family in Colorado. The audacity to do that when all he doing is trying to build a good program and do it his way. That's it. That's all. So it's a lot of people who just want to see them fail. It's a lot of people who want to see them suffer. So that 4-8, they loved it. They loved the 4-8. They loved it. They cheering and all of that. Now Jordan Seaton comes. Other players come. Got the linebacker from Florida State come. Now other players are going to come. And now they saying, all you're going to do is be 4-8. They just keep trying to move the goalposts because they don't want this to work. They don't want it to work. A lot of people does not want this to work. They believe that he did not follow the proper protocol to be a head coach at a college. They don't believe he has the proper credentials. So they want this to fail. They want it to fail. They don't like that his son Bucky is the one putting out the content. They don't like that Shador is still flashy, doing his wrist. They don't like none of this, y'all. They don't like none of it. They have voiced their opinion over and over that they don't like the son Bucky. They don't like Shador. They don't like nothing. So they hoping that this second round is another failure. And they're saying he's going to leave Colorado. After next year, he's leaving anyway. So it's just mind-boggling that the hate that comes with just trying to, do what you do and what you're called to do. Sometimes you're just going to ruffle feathers, all right? Now, let's get to the schedule. We have a new schedule, y'all. This is it. We got a new schedule out. The schedule, I think it's a nice schedule. I think it's a nice schedule, y'all. So let's run it down, all right? We got North Dakota State for game 1. Nebraska for game 2. Colorado State for game 3. Utah for game 4. Baylor for game 5. Oklahoma State for game 6. Kansas State for game 7. Cincinnati for game 8. Kansas for game 9. Hold on, I think I messed up. Hold on. Am I missing one? Maybe I'm missing one. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, yeah. All right, so Kansas, Texas Tech, and UCF. I think that's a nice schedule, man. That's a solid schedule right there. All right. It's not the Oregon. I know it's not the Oregon and the USC and the. I know it's not that. But if you look at this Big 12 schedule, y'all, this is a solid schedule right here. This is a solid schedule. We had Nebraska, Colorado State, Arizona, Utah, and Oklahoma State. All came. We played those in the Pac-12. This is a solid schedule. And a lot, I see some people saying, oh, we're going to run through this. Oh, don't believe that, y'all. Don't let them trick y'all because what happened last season. Don't let them trick y'all and think this new schedule is just going to be a walkthrough. Don't let them trick y'all, okay? Do not let them trick y'all, man. Don't let them trick y'all, all right? This is a solid schedule right here. All right, so let's run it down. North Dakota State, I never watched that, so I'm not sure how good that is. But we got Colorado State gave us a run for our money. I'm assuming most of those players are going to be back. That's going to be a good one. Nebraska, they saying Nebraska is retooling. So that was a good game. So that might be a harder game too. Arizona was a great game. We almost had that game. That's going to be a fantastic game too. Utah was another great game. Most likely they're going to have their quarterback back. That's going to be a nice game. I think they said some players are leaving from Utah, but Utah is still going to be another tough one. Baylor, back in the day, Baylor used to be fire. I don't know about now. I have to check that out. We play Oklahoma State. Some of our players with the Oklahoma State. That's going to be a fire game. Kansas State always has a nice squad no matter where, if they ranked or not. Kansas State always have a nice squad. Cincinnati be in there in the mix sometimes too. That's going to be a good one. Kansas is another one. For the last, 3 to 4, 5 years, Kansas been off the chain too. Texas Tech has been in there too. And then UCF. Y'all already know what time it is with that. Okay, no matter what UCF record is, that's going to be a tough game. So this is a solid 12 games. This is a solid schedule, y'all. All right, this is a solid schedule. I believe, in my opinion, I believe we can, with the new squad that we got, if we almost won 10 games last season, with the new squad we got, I believe 10 or more games. 10 or more games, I believe that. We almost had 10 games last season. So I believe we can win 10 or more games with the new squad that we got. The new squad, because we already got most things in place. We just filling in holes. I believe we can win 10 or more games, get to the Big 12 championship, and get to that college football playoffs. I believe that's what's going to happen, man. I believe that. I truly believe that. It's going to be one for the books. Last season was one for the books. Now this is going to be another chapter, one for the books. Mark it down, y'all. I believe we're going to win 10 or more games in this Big 12. It's a solid schedule, too. A very solid, good schedule that we got in front of us, man. And I believe we can win 10 or more games, get to the Big 12 championship, win that, and get to the college playoffs. And y'all already know, once they get to the college playoffs, I believe it's going to be some, I believe Colorado going to make some noise, man. I believe they're going to make some noise. They make it to the Big 12 championship and make it to the college playoffs. Don't sleep on it, man. Don't sleep on it, all right? That's all I got right here. That's all I got right here, man. You got any questions, concerns, man, you can type right now. Or, I see y'all next video. So, like, share, comment, and subscribe. I will see y'all next video, man. Stay tuned. We're going to do more lives and uploads. Matter of fact, I think I might drop another video at 9 o'clock. All right? With that being said, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for subscribing. Thank y'all for coming through. Thank you for the likes and all of that. We're going to get back in the algorithm. Don't worry. It'll be more people as the months go on. We'll have more people in the lives. All right? We're going to get back in the algorithm. With that being said, salute to y'all. I see y'all next video. Peace.